It's K time. So, I saw my first rugby tournament. Saw rugby played for the first time. Rugby is better than American football. And I think American football should just stop being a thing and we should all just play rugby because it's a much better game. It doesn't stop every 2 seconds. It's way more intense. Opportunities for injuries more, which is probably a really bad thing, but it also makes it more entertaining. I went to the downtown campus and was like, I'm here for the first time. Took me to this lounge and tea and coffee and fresh donut things that were like donuts, but then they weren't donuts and they were really good. And while I was there, I learned the Kenya word for today. It's actually a phrase. It's karibu sana. And karibu means you are welcome here, and sana means very much. So karibu sana, you're very much welcome here to this place. So karibu sana. Welcome to Kenya. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ha 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 ha. So we looked at a theater at a school. We were waiting in like their lobby area, right? Where they had picture books from years before. And oh, look at all these plays that they've done. Oh, they did The Thief of Persia. This is Aladdin. And then there was one with The Enchantment. And that was Beauty and the Beast. They just like changed the name. And that sparked a conversation with Julissa and myself about how theater people here, they don't pay royalty fees. They're in Kenya, and what's America gonna do? The Kenyans are like, oh, we'll just not pay it, and like change the name to The Enchantment or The Thief of Persia. But really, they're just doing Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. I thought that was kind of funny and really interesting. I also learned about a new form of theater. It's called playback theater. It's used a lot in drama therapy. You get a group of people together, ask audience members to share stories. There's like different formats for different stories. Basically, the actors will then retell the story that person just told on the spot. So I'm going to be learning how to do that, which I'm really excited about because I'd love to be able to do some playback theater in the States. So there are booths set up all over called kiosks. And kiosks are basically these little booths where people can come and just buy things and kind of wander through them. And they're on a lot of street corners and on a lot of sidewalks, and people just come and set them up, and that's their little business that they do. There was this area of kiosks that had been there for like 20 plus years. I drove through a couple times, and every time I was like, oh, I really want to go there and walk around and explore to see native Kenyans selling their native wares. And one day, this past week, Julissa and I start driving down there. All of these kiosks had been bulldozed. And I was like, what is going on? The government just came in around 2 in the morning and just knocked everything down. In all fairness, kiosk people don't actually own their property. They're not paying rent or anything as far as I know. The government didn't give the business people any warning, so they just knocked them down with all of their goods inside. Just seeing people standing on these stacks of demolished buildings trying to pick out any wares that they can still sell. But that was a rather shocking, interesting experience. I got to see a choir concert. Nathaniel, their 8th grader, he was in their choir. I got to go to a drama team meeting. They were like, Rachel, we want you to teach some workshops. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to be teaching 3 workshops for them. 2 focused on the voice, and then 1 workshop that's more movement focused. That's really fun. I'm really looking forward to that. And then I'm also going to be directing a show for them, and I'm really excited about that. I ventured out, finally! I finally left the house on my own. So last Tuesday, I just took a day, and I walked over to the village market. Julissa also mentioned that it'd be really fun if she and I did a 2-woman show together, which I really want to do. So we were looking at like Agnes of God, Night Mother. If any of you have any suggestions of 2-woman shows that would be good to do, throw them my way. Ways that you can pray for me, that I wouldn't get sick, that I would venture out more, that I would meet some delightful Kenyan people to hang out with and spend time with, because I'd really like some Kenyan friends. Anyway, bye! Thanks for joining me, and I'll probably see you next week. I think I'm gonna do these once a week. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Until next time, I'm Rachel Kostrina, I'm in Kenya, and this has been K-Time.
Hi, I'm a hippo. Thanks for joining Rachel on K-Time.